What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jaia. For those of you who are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. And everybody who is returning, welcome back and Happy New Year. This is my first video of 2022 and it's going to be something different than I've done before. So as you can see, I look a mess. So the goal is to look much better by the end of this video and chit chat with you guys, catch you up on what's new with me. So tonight is date night. I'm going on a little date with my man. So I'm about to do my hair and makeup. I usually do my hair first, but I have no idea what I want to do with my hair, so I don't want to waste time trying to figure that out. So we're going to start with the makeup and hope that we get inspired. So I'm going to start doing my makeup and chatting with you guys. Like I said before, I'm not one of the makeup girlies, so I probably won't be telling you guys like what I'm using at each step. I will if I remember. So first things first, I'm going to prime my face with this Milk primer that I really like. So what's been going on with me? The last time we talked, I was decorating my house for Christmas, which came out so cute. I decorated a lot later in the holiday season than I usually do. But to make up for that, I left the decorations up until yesterday, which was January 16th. That's crazy. But also I was out of town for most of that. But anyways, that was the last time we talked. So Christmas was really great. Hold on. Okay, where were we? So Christmas was really great. We went home to New Orleans and spent it with my family. And then the day after Christmas, or 2 days after Christmas, it all went to hell. Miss COVID came back in full force and was like catching all my people. Like so many people in my family and so many of my friends were all testing positive, like back to back to back. Some people who were feeling sick, some people who weren't feeling sick. Like it really just got everybody, which was making me nervous because my bridal shower was supposed to be, spoiler alert, it didn't happen. It was supposed to be the day after New Year's, so January 2nd. My bridesmaids had it all planned out, like had all my outfits, all my appointments set, but as like we kept getting closer and closer to the shower, it was just looking less and less realistic because of COVID. So that was that. And then on the 1st, we decided to go ahead and postpone it. We also were supposed to be going on my bachelorette trip that week, but because like I want to say like 6 of the girls that were going out of the 13 of us were either positive for COVID, feeling sick and waiting for their results, or have been exposed. Like, and all of us work jobs. Some of us, or some of them, not me, but some girls have kids. Like we couldn't really chance or risk getting stuck in Mexico, especially not for something, you know, like a bachelorette trip that's not necessary and that could have gotten postponed, which we did. I can talk about this like this now, but at the time, y'all, it felt like the world was ending. I was like, oh my gosh, like my shower, now my bachelorette trip, like why me? Like crying, real serious, real serious. But you know, it all will work out. I'm sure of it, so I'm not stressing anymore. I took my few days to, you know, cry about it, feel sorry for myself, whatever, and we pushed forward. So that's how my New Year started. Oh, I was supposed to tell y'all, that was the Anastasia brow pencil. Don't hold me to that because I'm gonna forget. And then it didn't make it any better because me and Chris had scheduled our bachelor and bachelorette trips at the same time, so that I wasn't like worried about what he was doing the whole time. He wasn't worried about what I was doing the whole time, so we would just be doing our own thing. But mine got canceled and his didn't, so they were still able to go and have a great time. They went to the Dominican Republic. I was so jealous, sitting at home watching their stories. Then Chris came back and he was feeling sick when he came back. So they got back like super late slash super early, or super late Sunday night, aka super early Monday morning. And like by Monday afternoon, he was just like so sick, and he decided to take a COVID test on that Tuesday, and he was positive. It's like, goddamn, freaking freaking COVID, like just ruined everything. So me and Chris were quarantining together, and honestly I was low-key, low-key, but kind of high-key hoping that I got it from him so that I could at least, like, you know, get it over with, because they say that like everybody's gonna pretty much get this Omicron thing, and so that I could get my antibodies up. So like when we was quarantining together, I was just living my life like normal. Like we were still, you know, sharing the same space. We weren't wearing masks in the house or anything like that. So I thought that maybe I would get it, but I tested myself once on Thursday and I wasn't positive. I never felt sick. So I guess my vaccine and my booster and whatever else is working in overdrive because I just didn't get it. So my bridal shower and bachelorette are still gonna happen. They're just going to be in a few weeks, closer to the wedding. So I figured, you know, we give Omicron some time to simmer down, time for us to like rebook everything that we needed and then try again. And honestly, if it's for me, it's for me. If it's not, it's not. And I'm just gonna have to find comfort in that because I don't really have a choice. I don't know. I feel like it's not really healthy to dwell on it or whatever. So yeah, that is that. I'm about to put on my foundation. I use these Makeup Forever sticks. I use them in 2 different colors because I feel like the outer parts of my face are darker than the insides of my face. Shout out to Makeup and Melanda for teaching me that. She actually is the one who like told me to get these exact colors. So go check out her YouTube channel if you haven't. Wedding planning. Let's talk wedding planning. So it's been going. Honestly, I feel like there are days where I feel like I'm so ahead and I have like everything is on a good track. And then there's days where I'm like, oh my gosh, my wedding is in less than 2 months. Pause. That is crazy. My wedding is in less than 2 months. Like what? How? When we started planning this, we had 2 years to plan. And now we have less than 2 months. Nuts. So last month, my dress was ready. So me and my mom went to the place so that I could do my very first fitting. And so they were like, oh, okay, like we'll set up the room really cute. So just wait out here. We're gonna set your dress up. So we go into the room when it was finally ready and they were like, okay, here's your dress. And I was like, that's not my dress. And they were like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah, it's the wrong color. And so they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how this happened. So they ended up having to ship the dress back to Canada to get it made in the right color. And they just called me finally a month later saying that it was ready so I can do my first actual fitting because we weren't able to do any of the fitting. So I can do my first fitting this week. So I'm excited about that. I just hope that now that this the correct dress is in, that they'll like prioritize me so that I have my dress fitted and completed by the time I leave for New Orleans. So yeah, it's crunch time with the dress, but hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully they don't have to do too many alterations to get me snatched, but we'll see. So yeah, that's the dress. What else wedding planning wise? We finally like finalized everything for our honeymoon. We had kind of been dragging our feet on that just because it's like that's after the wedding and it's really hard. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get back from the honeymoon because like so much of my life has been wedding planning. Like I feel like the to-do list is never ending. So when we get back, I feel like I'm gonna have so much more free time like after the wedding. Maybe I'll do like, you know, the thank you notes and stuff, but then after that, I just get my life back. I'm making it sound like so terrible. Wedding planning has been fun, but it has been stressful. I'm just looking forward to like the actual day. Oh, I'm wetting my sponges, that's the noise. But I'm just looking forward to like the actual day to be here, everything to just go the way it's supposed to go, the way God wants it to go, the way I want it to go. Hopefully me and God are aligned on that, but you know, we'll see. Also, so I told you guys like a few videos ago, probably like back in August or September, that I was like dealing with this whole skin thing and like we didn't know what it was. Is the rash. Oh yeah, because I did a haul like about covering my arms and legs and stuff in the summer, which paid off because I wasn't hot and I still was covered. But now they finally diagnosed me with psoriasis, onset probably by stress or the amount of like changes in my immune system due to the vaccines and COVID and just like a lot of changes, which they also said is pretty common. Like a lot of people find out that they have psoriasis in their mid-20s, and it's usually triggered by like a cold or something. So once they diagnosed me with it, we just had to figure out like what would be the best treatment plan. And because my wedding was only a few months away and my skin was covered in like spots and I don't even know what to call them, but psoriasis pretty much. So we wanted to find like an aggressive like treatment plan that would like really get rid of everything in time, because time was of the essence. So I did like a this like medicine called Skyrizi, and you inject it like every 12 weeks. So far I've done like one official one, but they also have like loading doses and stuff, and my skin is pretty much clear. Like I am not worried about my skin anymore. I have like a few spots left, but it's nothing noticeable and nothing that like I couldn't cover up if I absolutely needed to or felt like ashamed of it. But I really came to terms with it, like, you know, and so that's good. You know, I don't have to wear my arms covered up anymore. I still do because it's winter time now, but when I go on my bachelor trip, it's going to be a lot of skin, honey, because I have time to make up for. So yes, my skin is clear, my dress is here. Look at me, Dr. Seuss. Yeah, the only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is COVID. So I'm just hoping that it simmers down and this like spike actually works in our favor, because then we get like most people have immunity and we can have herd immunity so that there is no spike around our wedding. But our wedding is right after Mardi Gras, so that might, I don't know, play a role in it. But I'm really just working on trusting God. If it's for me or if it's for us, it's for us, and if it's not, it's not. But I really, really, really hope that it, oh, I thought that was a spider. I really, really do hope that everything goes well and that we can have the wedding that we've dreamed of, planned for, paid for. I just hope that it all works out. And yeah, that actually is a pretty decent segue into my next chit chat topic. So I'm not like a huge resolutions girl, but I definitely have goals that I want to accomplish in this year, things that I want to work on. So one of the main things I want to work on this year is getting my relationship with God strengthened and just, you know, growing closer to him. And that's something that I want for not just me, but for me and Chris. You know, I think we do a decent job of keeping God at the center of our relationship, but I think that we could do better. So that is something that we are working on. I also want to work on being more decisive. I am not a very decisive person. It takes me a long time to make a lot of decisions, big and small, and I feel like I waste so much time like just worrying about like the various outcomes when I could just, you know, just act and just do it. Another thing that I am working on myself this year is being more punctual. I'm not comfortable being late, but like I tend to be late more often than I am early. I'm probably never early, which is bad, but you know, there's times when I'm on time, but I want that to be more of the norm and less of an anomaly for me. So I'm working on that. What else am I working on? I want to continue to go to the gym 3 times a week at least. I did really good with that like the second half of 2021. Like it really did help with my stress, which in turn helped with my skin or my psoriasis. Like I said, the doctors think that a lot of my flare-up had to do with like the amount of stress I was under and like putting myself under with everything I had going on. Not only did like working out help, I also started like seeing a therapist, which has been amazing. Whoever started like the whole stigma in our community about like, you know, therapy not being for us or going to therapy being seen as like a sign of weakness, like screw that person, because they derailed all of us. But I have really enjoyed therapy, and I plan on keeping up with it. Like, even if I feel like on weeks where I feel like I don't really have nothing to talk about, we'll get in there and like just start talking, and then I like am amazed every time. Like, I learn something about myself or learn a new strategy that could help me. So I really enjoy therapy, and 10 out of 10 recommend. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with this eyeshadow look. I hate it, but we're gonna keep going because I don't have a lot of time and I'm trying to be on time. Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with the gym because that really I don't know, it just made me feel a lot less stressed, a lot more happy. Do I look like a clown? Oh, this cheek is getting a clown. Maybe it's just the lights. Maybe it's just a lot of lights on me. If this is really how I be looking, why nobody never told me? But yeah, like, I've gotten really into the whole gym thing to the point that like I miss it. Like, what? Who am I? I never ever would have been the type to say like I miss the gym. I haven't been able to work out much because when we were in New Orleans, we were like exposed to COVID. Then when we got back, I didn't go that week that I was supposed to be on my trip because I was busy throwing myself a pity party. Duh. And then when Chris came back, I was gonna start again. And he's like my gym buddy, accountability partner, all of that. But he had COVID, and then he had exposed me, so I felt like, ugh, I look so shiny. So I felt like it wasn't like smart to or safe for me to go to the gym knowing that I am living with someone who tested positive. So didn't go to the gym, but maybe this week will be the week that we go back now that Chris is no longer has COVID. So yeah, I'm excited to get back into the gym. Crazy. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me. Not me. My last one is just trying to be more consistent with, I'm not even gonna try to do this on camera. Hold on. So that pretty much wraps up my goals for 2020. Nope. I have one more. My other one is, I mean, it's kind of carried over from last year, but I just want to make sure that I upload at least one video per month. Last year when I started my channel, I set out to do twice a month, and I realized that that really just wasn't sustainable for, you know, the type of time that I have working a full-time job, planning a wedding. So maybe like after the wedding I can do 2 a month or maybe more, I don't know. But for now, realistically, I just want to try and get at least one per month, and that would be success for me. So that is what I am going to try and do, and I've set it on here, so hold me to it. Hold me accountable. I'm gonna hold myself accountable, but y'all can help. Okay, I'll come back for my lips, but my face is pretty much done. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. Some type of ponytail. Okay, so my outfit is pretty cash. Just this little sweater dress and boots. I haven't decided on which purse, but just gonna see what it looks like once we put it on. You do like the TikTok girls. All right, so I have on a colored lip. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the house with this lip. I'm gonna try though. Every time I put on colored lipstick, like red or something dark other than like gloss or like a brown, I don't leave the house with it. But I'm gonna try it because I want to get something different. I feel like I always look the same. So yeah, it's not bad. It's cute. Not me trying to convince myself. Okay, I'm actually, it's cute. She's cute. Okay, just need to decide. Camera died again, but I went with my good old favorite Chanel bag because I didn't really like the brown and the black material with the black boob material. Just didn't really go with the little handbag. So we're going Chanel. But we are ready. And we are feeling the look. All right, let's go. Date night. Thank you. Yeah,
it's delicious.
what is your voice? Yeah, it's delicious.
How about that?
It was good, but I didn't like the dessert option, so we're about to go get dessert. And that's a wrap on date night. Good night.